What's up, everybody? My name is Gilbert Schurch. I'm a high school strength and conditioning coach and a PE teacher in Harlem. And today we are going to talk about goal setting, specifically process-based goals versus outcome-based goals. It's the new year. All the resolution stuff is happening where you decide, hey, I'm going to try this. Hey, I'm going to try that. Hey, maybe I want to try this. And I think it's wildly important for us to start considering, how do we set goals? How do we go about saying how we're going to do the things that we want to do? Voila, enter process-based goals versus outcome-based goals. We're going to define both of them, we're going to give examples of both of them, and at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you which one's more important. Let's get to work. So the first goal that we're going to talk about are outcome-based goals. And outcome-based goals are exactly what they sound like. They are goals based off of outcomes. For example, I want to lose 10 pounds. The outcome is I've lost 10 pounds. I want to pack on muscle. Now that's kind of illy defined, but the idea is he wants to put on muscle. That's the outcome of the goal. I want a pink pony. If you somehow obtain a pink pony, that outcome is achieved. Hooray, awesome. Those are outcome-based goals. Now let's talk about an inherent problem with outcome-based goals. There's no roadmap. There's no anything to tell you how to actually get here. Awesome. You may want to lose 10 pounds. What are the goals based around how to lose 10 pounds? You may want to pack on muscle. And this one's even more problematic because there's not actually a way to measure it either. But how do you pack on muscle? What are the actions that you are going to do to make this happen? I want a pink pony. You're going to have to save a lot of money for a pink pony. You're going to have to get a lot of pink spray paint to make that pony pink. This provides zero roadmaps or intelligent ways to actually get to the pink pony. So let's now start talking about process-based goals. So here are these same goals, but under the lens of a process-based goal. So process-based goals are the opposite of outcome goals. Instead of saying what you want, you're going to set goals based around the actions that will lead you to what you want. So let's take a look at I want to lose 10 pounds. Instead of saying the goal is I want to lose 10 pounds, the goal is I am going to work out at least 3 days a week. This is a goal based on actions that you have control over and has a much higher likelihood of actually getting you to lose 10 pounds as opposed to just saying, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds. Boom, goal set. Did it. Nailed it. I want to pack on muscle. Illy defined again, right? But if we look at it from a process-based goal, I'm going to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every single day. I can guarantee that this is something you have far more control over than just packing on muscle, and it will most likely lead to you packing on muscle, provided you're doing a great strength and conditioning program along with your diet right there and holding a calorie surplus. But we don't need to dive into that, right? Again, actions over outcomes. I want a pink pony. This is going to get a little involved, but here's the process-based version of that. I'm going to spend 1 hour a day planning the greatest heist ever seen at a farm until I steal a pony to my liking. And I am also going to buy 1 can of pink spray paint a week until I have enough to cover the surface area of said pony that I just stole. Maybe a little crazy, but I guarantee you will get a pink pony much faster that way than just saying, I want a pink pony. At the end of the day, process-based goals are superior to outcome-based goals because they talk about the actions, they talk about the deeds that you will complete in order to get to the outcomes you want. You may have outcomes, and then you have to reverse engineer from those outcomes and talk about the actions you will perform in order to achieve those outcomes. Boom! Process-based goals. Way more important than the outcomes, or maybe not more important, but definitely more effective in helping you get to the place that you want to go. So we've just talked about process-based goals. We've talked about how they relate to outcome-based goals. The final piece I'm going to say about goal setting is that you got to be able to measure the goal, and the goal has to have a deadline. In terms of measurement, if you remember those 3 goals we just talked about, I liked the first one because it literally had a measurement for success. I want to lose 10 pounds. That's something that you can easily define. The other one, I want a pink pony. Well, once you've attained a pink pony, great, that's the measurement. You have that pink pony. The I want to pack on muscle is problematic because it doesn't really give you anything to define how you packed on muscle, right? What does packing on muscle mean? 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds? Did you put on muscle but you put on a ton of fat? Is that something that you're going to work into the equation? These things need to be defined so you can better fine-tune the process goals that lead you to the outcome. Has to be able to be measurable. And if it's not measurable, like I want to find inner happiness, you need to find a way that you can sort of sit down and say, you know what, I have achieved that goal and this is what it looks like when I've achieved that goal. Make it a sharper picture for you to achieve. And the other piece for successful goal setting is, of course, deadlines. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Steve Urkel, I'm sure they were all thinking it, a goal without a deadline is just a dream. And dreams don't go anywhere. You're mostly sleeping when you do them or whatever. You gotta have a deadline for your goal. If you don't have a deadline, you have no motivation to actually pull it off. Set something concrete in stone, a date in time where you have to have accomplished something. Or if you haven't accomplished that thing, when the deadline comes by, this is a moment where you get to take a look back at your process-based goals and do some fine-tuning. Maybe the process isn't going where you want it to go. Maybe you need to change the game plan. Change that process-based goal so you can get to the outcome you want. So, this is my spiel on goals. It's a new year. Set a resolution, do it the right way, stick some measurement behind it, stick some deadlines behind it. Definitely focus on the process. The outcome is this thing that's way far away, but the journey is way more fun. Looking forward to making a bunch more videos, and until then, I will see you next time. Oh yeah, and please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Drop a comment. Guaranteed I'll respond to it. Okay, I'll see you next time.